How do we handle volleys hit right at the body? Welcome to today's 1 Minute Clinic. And before we get started, guys, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want your question answered and turn it into a 1 Minute Clinic video, just like today, comment your questions down below. I add them to a list and I get to every single one. Today's question comes from J Wong 472. Hi, have you done one on volleys hit hard and fast at the midsection? Thanks, and thanks for a great channel. You're welcome. What he's asking, I assume J Wong is a guy, because it sounds like a really cool name. If you have a ball hit somewhere in this area and you're sitting at the net, what do you do? So we're going to address all that in what I can possibly do, like a 1 minute actual clinic. So let's get that started. So to answer that question in a very quick way, the main thing that people usually get themselves in trouble with is their ready position at the net. When you're waiting at the net, whether you're transitioning there or you're already there, you do not want to wait with your racket in the center. And even more importantly, you don't want to wait for a forehand. You actually want to wait in what most people think is their weakest shot. You want to favor the backhand volley just a little bit. What the thing that people don't know is you got your backhand side, which can obviously be covered by your backhand. You've got your forehand side, which is covered here, but the backhand covers the whole center frame. And even in some emergency cases, even parts of the forehand side. So you're covering a big gap of area with that backhand. And in order to handle quick balls that are hit right at the body, you just set that racket favoring the backhand side. You can block your face, midsection, and legs with little to no reaction speed. So when that ball comes at me, if I'm sitting right here and a ball goes quickly, I'm set to move that racket really quickly. Whereas if I have my forehand and I'm trying to get out the way to make that shot, that doesn't really work. So the big thing that you have to remember, that backhand can cover a big area. You saw that ball landed right here, and I'm able to handle it just by bringing my backhand all the way to this area. And even if you're transitioning forward, if your racket's moving in that position, you can handle pretty much any shot. And if it's a forehand, usually we end up trying to be more aggressive. Big mistake people make is trying to take a forehand volley that's at the center, and you can do it, but it takes more setup because you have to get out the way. And if you have a fast ball that's coming at the midsection, you're not going to be able to finesse the hand and make those changes. Big thing to remember when you're doing this, your reflex should be your backhand, your choice should be your forehand. If you've got time, then you've got a choice. If you've got no time, then you have no choice. Everything in the middle, backhand. Everything on the left, if you're right-handed, backhand. High over here, forehand. And this here, backhand in most cases, if it's coming at you quick. Now, looking at this from a tactical sense really quickly, in most cases, if a ball's being slammed right at your body, people get themselves in trouble trying to be too aggressive with the volley. Your main goal should be to hit a neutral volley towards the back of the court. It should be in that back third of the court. That way the person has to back up and give you more time to get close to the net. In most cases, if you can, try to deflect the ball to the other side, but that's the most you can hope for. So if the ball comes from the deuce side or the ad side, you'd be pretty much, I'll take it. You'll be pretty much just trying to deflect it middle or the opposite side. Try not to give it right back to them. That way their motion has to go from attacking to tracking the next ball, and hopefully they have to back up as well. And that goes for balls from the deuce side, try to get ad or center, and balls from the ad side, try to get middle or deuce side. Now, as a quick example, I'm just going to have a bunch of balls fired at me really fast, and that'll wrap us up. At my feet, forehand, backhand, quick reflexes, and then when a ball comes right at me, just reflexing right to the body. But that's going to wrap up today's 1 Minute Clinic. If you know anybody who would benefit from this stuff, please send it off to them. And also, if you want your question answered and turned into a 1 Minute Clinic video, just like today, comment your questions down below. I get to every single one. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next one.